Good afternoon, Ronnie Gelfont, 21st Century Public Adjusters. Today, we're going to speak about vandalism and how vandalism works and doesn't work within a possible insurance claim. How can 21st Century Public Adjusters help a homeowner specifically when it comes to a vandalism type claim? The best thing I can express here is this. Contacting us is the number one thing you should do, because by documenting everything, having everything organized in a fashion where it's able to be presented properly with the proper insight and guidance given to you up front will enable you to have a successful claim. The biggest pieces that we try to guide our clients with are the steps and the processes within. Step one, you need to contact the police department where your home or property is vandalized in. This opens up the door to an actual claim with the insurance carrier, because you're putting the actual claim on record by enabling the police department to understand something has taken place that could be as well other damages outside of what you're looking at as vandalism, as far as break-in, where it gets involved more in the police side of it. Once they do their evaluation, they actually take all your information. They create a claim number for the police department. That number is what I would look for once hired, or direct you to do immediately upon being hired, to ensure that the claim is covered exactly the way you want. The biggest piece of information is information. You need to know what you're talking about. You need to know what has been vandalized. Most vandalisms are not what you believe. They're not just spray paint. It's not just a visual situation. Sometimes it's a lot more. What type of documentation is appropriate for vandalism claims? Well, step one is the police report. That's what validates the actual opportunity of an insurance claim. The other piece of it is all the photography you can take, room by room by room, documenting floor to ceiling, anything and everything that has been changed or not changed, so you can compare it against what I'm sure you have, pictures before the incident. And what you're able to do is doing a comparison. Visually, we all look for vandalism, thinking it's a hole in the wall, it's a broken window, it could be graffiti. I've unfortunately experienced a lot of various situations that run deeper than what we're talking about here. People have actually dropped cement, concrete down drains. People have removed appliances from homes. People have actually removed garbage disposals, air conditioning systems, water heaters. Anything that can be moved has been moved. And these things don't just happen from a foreign person coming into your property unknown. It could have been someone that you actually gave access to your property with, maybe a prior tenant, your current tenant. So there's so many variables that take place that can lead to somebody being angered over something, taking upon themselves to do what they feel is mischievous, and what we call as vandalism. And these things have actually hurt homeowners' property value, has hurt the ability of moving back in your home and feeling safe. But there are various things that you can do to ensure the fact that when you present everything, that everything does get rectified the right way. And that's what we do at 21st Century Public Adjusters. We try to inform you, the insured, and your insurance company of all the variables involved in the specifics of this claim. We take the police report very seriously. We ensure that all the details are listed properly there, and then ensure that we have the proper presentation, so when we do a walkthrough for your property, we're able to show all the damages, soup to nuts, exterior to interior, and then of course anything that might be missing altogether that's not even there, that has been altered to a point of being gone. These are the various things that we try to ensure for you, and what we find to be the most important pieces within vandalism that you need to take concentration for. We hope that we never have to deal with people with vandalism, but unfortunately these things do take place from time to time on personal property, business property, even rental properties. This is a continuous thing that we deal with every month. At what point should a homeowner consider bringing in a public adjuster within a claim process? The beginning. I mean, The absolute first thing you should always do is have someone in your corner that can advocate for you with information above and beyond what you already know. If you had a claim before, that's a claim. I've worked on thousands of claims. The gentleman that will come out or the woman that will come out from the insurance carriers worked on thousands of claims. You don't want to present something and not show it the right way. So the biggest thing I try to tell everybody is a narrative is what is needed. You want to hire my office, hire myself. Let me control the narrative so we're able to tell your story the way it's supposed to be told properly. All right, you want me to give a couple examples of various insurance claims we might have been involved with and how those outcomes and how those situations came about. The last two are probably the best ones to talk about. Right over here in Trenton, I've had the opportunity of helping somebody who hasn't been in their property. They had a tenant move out on the 30th of the month. Sometime around the 11th, went back to the property, found all the windows were broken, found graffiti, found the door kicked into the back of the house. They contacted my office. I immediately told them to call the police department and start sharing what they're seeing, let them do a report. I did get to the property, and upon getting there, it wasn't exactly what we were thinking. What they thought is a neighbor broke into their home. And after they looked at it and the police looked at it further, they felt that somebody had a key to this house, that somebody had an understanding of the house. So let it be the tenant that just moved out. Let it be a prior tenant not knowing that situation. We noticed they had no refrigerator. They had no oven. When they went to the basement, there was no heater. The ductwork was taken. There were literally doors removed from the home. So what was originally thought to be something very mysterious from the outside being done, they now realized that it was really something from the inside, that somebody actually came back into the home and took all these items. It's under police investigation. The police are handling that aspect of it. And that's, of course, what you're supposed to do. We, of course, did everything we can with the insurance company to show all the damages, and everything that we spoke about and mentioned in this podcast is all being rectified and fixed for them. Another scenario, had this one in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where I went to visit a person that was away for 2 weeks, came home, looking, there was 2 or 3 parties that were in their home. Parties by the idea that there were cans and urination and smoking and different things that have taken place in the house from the various areas that they were looking in. And this is a furnished home. We were just away for vacation, but the house was destroyed on the inside. This is a situation where it was kids coming into a home looking for a place to party. No one from the outside knew anything was wrong until the people came home and saw the whole entire inside of the house trashed. The only weird thing that the kids did was that they were specifically doing things, I guess, illegally in each room with smoking and doing things, that they destroyed most of the personal contents of the house. They were going through their things, even took the car from the garage out, which created a new piece to the claim on automotive vandalism and, of course, theft. So as you can see, police are the number one people we want to involve because they're able to document things properly to ensure the best outcome for you. And then by hiring my office, 21st Century Public Adjusters, we're able to hold your hand, walk you through the whole entire process, make sure that whatever your expectations are, we're able to achieve those things with you to ensure that you're understanding what steps need to be taken. In that scenario, because people did break into the home, we did have to get the homeowners to live elsewhere. So there's pieces in the policy which help them feel safe by not being safe at that moment when they walked in their home being vandalized, to be somewhere where they can feel out the situation and have more time before they move back into their house. Again, hiring someone like myself can help clarify a variety of different things for you, ensure that you're getting everything that you should be getting, and that we look under every opportunity, every stone is turned, and you're put in the best position possible. Whenever vandalism strikes, call 21st Century Public Adjusters, Ronnie Gelfont, 215-485-3107, or just visit us over here in Newtown, or visit our website at www.21stcenturypublicadjusters.com. Thank you. Sign up with us, join us, like us, save us, forward us. It's all good information. See me for my next podcast. Thank you.